worked at a German store, which is Alpa, for about 6.5 years. And it's been great working at the shop. I was working on the registers, then stocking shelves and price tag, and actually doing the actual order that managers do. So I was actually training. They were training me to be to do the ordering. It took me a while to do the actual order, so there were different types of management skills, like opening the store and closing the store and doing all the procedures and stuff. My shifts are every Saturdays as a manager. At first it felt like I was like going to be alone, but then I needed some help from the managers. Then it took me a while to get used to every Saturdays, but I really love the orderings and stuff. That's my favorite part of the store, is ordering. I started as a school-based apprenticeship. Well, one of the ladies asked me if I could work at the shop, and I was like, sure, I could give it a go. But then basically it was after school hours, so I used to go to school, then came to work for on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Yeah, it helped me get used to the shop. Like, took me about few days, a few weeks. Then I got used to the shop program of how they actually do the shelving and stuff and registers, and especially doing the orders. My grandpa was always there supportive after he left, and grandma and dad and mom were all supportive. I think my family were very supportive, yeah.
I work as an assistant teacher at the school. I teach only early childhood. I'm very proud of my granddaughter, that she's helping all her local people. She was the role model at the school for the other indigenous students in this community. So they can see these students graduated, and now she's found a job that she's working.
There's lots of different types of work that I do here. So doing the finance manager every morning, and basically doing the orders, the weekly order, and also the fortnightly order. And there's also stuff like SIG recon and email, fuel card validation and charge reports as well on this computer. It's my favorite, just being up here and doing all this stuff. Then if you need it down there, and then you would go down there and you would help them, and you would come back and see what's the customer needs, then I would go and help them along with the staff members, yeah, the shopkeepers and stuff.
Janet's amazing. She's one of those people that the more you challenge her, the more she really shines. Like she never ever sort of backs down from a challenge or something hard. She goes out of her way to master it. Like just even on a personal level for her, she's learning to drive at the moment, and everyone's giving her driving lessons at the moment. And she'll sit out in the car and just run through the gears for an hour, just learning the gears. She's got a really high commitment to learning and to bettering herself, and I think she really likes the idea of being a role model for other staff as well, like because she is so young too. There is that transferring of learning in the communities where Janet's kind of stepped in to train some of the senior staff. As a whole team, they're all learning together, but Janet's definitely leading the way in that. She's quite exceptional with what she can achieve. And she really does, like every duty that I do as a manager here at the store, Janet has learned and can do it and understands it. And if that was at a Coles in rural Victoria, like where I grew up, it'd be quite amazing to have a girl that's, 19, 20, that can work to the capacity that she does and take on the responsibility. So it's absolutely, amazing to see it in Indigenous communities where the education opportunities and that aren't to the standard that they are down south. So it's another thing that I think ALPA do. They fill holes in the system up here that no one else does, and you get to see good outcomes with it, like with Janet.
Just follow your dreams and do what you gotta do and learn from the bottom. Actually you start at the bottom, then you work your way up at the top.